Welcome to Vinnie's Day Off. Today I want to show you a knot which I call the butcher's jam knot. I'm sure there's another name for it, but I haven't been able to find it. I've not been able to find this knot on YouTube or the internet, and I think it's a very useful knot, and I'd just like to show you. Now, if you're using this knot, I would recommend you have your tag end away from you. Also, if you know a fishing knot called a uni knot, then you're halfway there already. A uni knot comes together like this, comes around, and you wrap. You take about 6 wraps with the uni knot, and it's used for slippery fishing line. Because your twine isn't as slippery as fishing line, 2 will do. So you bring it together, come around like this, and you take 2 wraps and pull to tighten. This stops the line unraveling as you tighten, so you can put great power in. So I'll just squeeze this up. It gives you kind of a pulley effect or kind of a mechanical advantage, and you can actually break twine pretty easily using this. But now, as it is, this is just a slip knot, and it will loosen if any force comes on it, so you need to lock it in place. So how we lock it is, you take your thumb and forefinger, make a loop. Let's do that again. Thumb and forefinger wrap around, make a loop, and close it down. And from a different angle here, bring together. 1, 2. Thumb and forefinger. Okay. And you catch the tag end here and pull through. Tighten down. Let's just do it again. Thumb and forefinger, make a loop, catch the tag end, pull through, lock down. It depends on what twine you use, but generally you won't get these undone, especially if it's thin twine. You need to cut it and throw it when you're finished, or obviously put it in the rubbish, don't throw it. I'm going to discuss when and why you might use this knot. I'll also compare it to another famous jam knot, the Canadian jam knot, and when and why you might use this instead of that. Okay? So the Canadian jam knot goes like this. You come through. On your tag end, you put a stopper knot. Then you make a simple slip loop. Make a simple slip knot here. Now the slip knot would give when you put load on it normally, but this stopper knot on the end stops that from happening. Now I've seen a number of people, including some big names in bushcraft, demonstrate this without showing how to lock it down. The whole point of a jam knot, to me, is being able to lock it. Okay? So to lock this, you pull a loop through like that. Okay? Now we can put our pressure on. Okay? And we feed our twine through. See that you can see that? And we lock it in place. Now Morris Kohansky would use this for tying pack frames and for tying stretchers and what have you. So obviously he had great faith in the Canadian jam knot. I wouldn't use the butcher's jam knot for those purposes. I wouldn't use it anywhere where great strain would be applied because it might open. So why bother with it? Well, the whole point of it to me is speed, okay? It's a little bit quicker now. This twine is a bit thick for me. Okay, squeeze it on, and again we lock it down. You're not feeding twine through, balls of twine through and all the rest of it, and your knot is locked. As I say, I use it for firewood and any purpose like that where human life isn't endangered, and it's really quick and fast. I was chatting with my friend the other day, and I told him that it really bugs me when these channels put on knot videos. It's a bit of a cop-out. Anyone can get a knot book, sit down and learn off a knot, and if you're interested, that's what you should do. But as I say, I haven't seen this demonstrated before. Now there's an old saying, there's nothing new under the sun. I'm sure it's somewhere, and I'm sure somebody knows the proper name for it. Because I haven't seen it before, I thought it was worth sharing. So we'll just do it once more. You come through from underneath, bring your twines together. Okay, bring the tag end underneath, go around once, go around twice, pull to tighten. Squeeze it down, and this puts great power on anything you want to squeeze. Thumb and forefinger, make a loop, catch your twine, your tag end, pull it down and cut. So that's the butcher's jam knot, a powerful knot to tie anything you want to compress. But perhaps I wouldn't use it to tie my kayak to the roof or anything like that. But for this kind of work, perfect. Anyway, I hope you found it interesting, or hope it's useful to you. And thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.